Hello everyone, it's Romario with a new Legacy video. Before we get started, I'll kindly ask you to please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave any comments below on card choices, deck choices, or misplays that I made. I'm sure there'll be some of them in this video. For this video, I wanted to play something that was a little bit different from the meta decks, and also like not a fast combo deck like I've been playing. So I came across this deck that apparently is named Midnight Stout, and I found a couple of different versions. This one is basically a mono black deck in the main deck, and then you have the red splash on the sideboard. There's also another list that I saw that had green, and I think it had some Veil of Summers in the sideboard. I'll probably have the next video with that list. Deck looked really fun. Dark Confidant is a card that I really liked when I kind of like started playing Legacy. It was a card that was very good for years until recently. We haven't really seen, and it might have something to do with Orcish Bowmasters. And oh, also before I forget, I wanted to give credit to the person that apparently it's been working on this deck, and apparently it's the creator, Sean. It's his name. He also goes by the Shallow Grave on Magic Online, and I think he streams usually some kind of reanimator deck. Just want to make sure that I give credit to the creator of the deck. And I think he goes by PSY_04 on Twitter, or maybe Blue Sky. But yeah, so the main deck, it's like a mono black aggro deck, and it's like an aggro deck, like I guess almost like in the true meaning of the word. So you got like very impactful and good black creatures, and you have disruption in the form of like discard spells and wastelands. And you have some removals too, like with the Fatal Pushes and the Sheoldred's Edict. And also, probably because of the current like state of Legacy, there are two copies of Nihil Spellbomb and Dauthi Voidwalkers. And Dauthi Voidwalker is a creature that does both, right? It's like a very hard creature to can really block, right? In Legacy, it's got the Shadow mechanic, which it goes back to the Tempest block. In current Legacy, it basically reads unblockable unless your opponent also is playing Dauthi Voidwalkers. I don't think there's any other creatures with Shadow in the format they're seeing play. And then obviously Upsal Spells and Blue-Black Reanimator are two of the top decks in the format. So having main deck Graveyard Hate, it's very powerful in the current meta. And we've also got the Mishra's Baubles that help both Nethergoyf and Barrowgoyf get a little bigger. Bowmasters, of course, is a very impactful black creature in the format. No, Legacy is usually very blue. Blue plays cantrips, so we got Orcish Bowmasters. Nethergoyf, it's probably one of the best like 1-drops you can play in the color black as a threat. There's also the Stalactite. I forgot the name of the creature. The one that has menace, and it gets bigger every time a permanent goes to the graveyard. But I think Nethergoyf's a little bit better. And if you're playing against blue-black decks, just having the escape ability, it's probably a little better. I know it can be blocked, and Stalactite has menace. It's a little harder to block, but I think in the currently blue-black Fatal Push type of deal, I think Nethergoyf's a little better. And then the other creature that we're playing is Barrowgoyf. This creature here is really surprising, right? Because I think when it was printed, it took a little while for people to catch on to it. I remember seeing in the sideboard of Doomsday, when I was playing a lot of Doomsday, it was part of the juke of bringing creatures against Temple decks. So you have some number of Barrowgoyfs and Murktides and Sheoldred. But then eventually we saw Barrowgoyf just like become like a main deck card for a lot of the decks in the format. And the card is really strong. If it's the last creature standing on the board, it can usually just win the game by itself. And it's just the line of ability that you get to recur creatures from the graveyard. It's, I mean, not recur, but, you know, attack and keep getting more creatures, you know, attack with a Barrowgoyf and find another Barrowgoyf. It's an amazing feeling. So Barrowgoyf, very good. Lifelink is also something that if a creature is playable in Legacy and it's got lifelink, it's usually very, very, the life swing is like, no, in the tempo mirrors, it's game winning, right? And then as far as removal spells, I think I mentioned here, so there's Fatal Pushes and Sheoldred's Edict. Fatal Push is probably the best black removal that we have currently. It's a 1-mana removal that deals with pretty much every creature in the format. And And then I mentioned the discard spells. We got 2 copies of Inquisition of Kozilek and 4 copies of Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is probably the best discard spell we can play here, unless you're playing combo. Then sometimes you want duress, but we're trying to just disrupt the opponent. So 4 copies of Thoughtseize, 2 copies of Inquisition, 2 copies of Hints Tourach, which is another card that when I was playing Dark Confidant in Legacy, that was the other card they usually used to see in the same deck list, right? And then there's an interesting choice of like playing 3 Dark Rituals. It makes sense. We do have cards like, we're running Barrowgoyfs and just 2 in 1 drop cards. So having a turn 1, Hints Tourach, Thoughtseize, very good. Thoughtseize into like Dauthi Voidwalker or one of the 2 drop creatures, very good. So I'm not sure how Sean got to the number 3 for Dark Rituals, but we'll trust him and go with that. And then the mana base, is a normal, we got fetch lands, swamps. Again, the deck is basically a mono black deck with a small red splash. The 4 wastelands, because we are playing an aggro deck. And there's like a Raucous Theater, which the surveillance, of course, they're very good, in longer games. And it just kind of works as another source for the red source, right? And looking at this deck, it might be like one of the cheaper ends of legacy decks you can play. Like there are only 3 cards during the reserve list, and one of them is a Null Rod that's in the sideboard, and then the 2 copies of Badlands. So I didn't look at it, but it might be one of those decks that is not super expensive to build in paper. Just another plus to this deck besides the fact that we're playing Dark Confidants. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna see how this goes. I could go on about the sideboard, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We have Leylines, that's another complement for Oops and Blue-Black Reanimator. Legacy is a very blue format, so we get 3 copies of Pyroblast. I suspect these cards are here mostly to also kill big Murktides. Meltdowns and No Rods are for the Karn Mystic Forge decks. Molten Collapse is pretty good against just other temple decks and to kill cards like Chalice of the Void. And I like Disruptor Flute against combo decks. That's usually when I think this card shines. But yeah, the sideboard seems, at least to me, seems pretty straightforward. So, but yeah, we'll see how this deck goes, and hopefully it'll be a fun league. And expect to see me trying the green splash for Midnight Stout. All right, so we're here for round 1, and I think this is a mulligan. Yeah, I don't have a turn 1 play. The only land that makes black or red mana comes into play tapped. I think this is a much better hand. I think I can just put Barrowgoyf back on the bottom first. I'm not happy about that, but no, it's not guaranteed I'm gonna draw a 3rd land. No, apparently I did. But I can always use that to trigger Revolt. So I have been playing a lot of like Storm decks in Legacy currently. Not on this account, but just generally speaking. And so if they see a swamp, turn on Thoughtseize. I don't know if that will influence my opponent's decision. So it looks like they're deep in the tank thinking, either should I daze that card or should I just like show cards that don't matter? Okay. The Noxus Revival in Wasteland. To be quite honest, I am not sure what I'm playing against. I think the only time I've seen Noxus Revival were like in combo decks. It could be someone trying to have some kind of play versus Reanimator and Oops all spells. Even though this card is not great against Oops. It's also okay against Doomsday sometimes. So I got a Core Steel Cutter. I don't think I need to show them that I have a 2nd color yet. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to play a cantrip here, right? Yep. So I'm gonna ping them. Bowmasters will trigger. So we'll tag them 3 times. And if they play a 2nd spell this turn, then yeah, they do get to create a monk. They're gonna shoot the army. Interesting. Maybe they have another lightning bolt in hand. Alright, so they're gonna swing for 2. And I don't think I need to fatal push anything yet. I'm gonna play this tiny Nethergoyf. Could make into 2-3, possibly 3-4 with a fatal push. They're 13 life. Playing cantrips and just not good for them right now, right? Because Bowmaster is still in play. Alright, that would be good right now. Barrowgoyf. I think Barrowgoyf probably would win this game. I don't think I need a Wasteland. I think I'm just gonna take the damage here. I guess it does become a problem if they have Murktide? No, Murky Tide. This is pretty good. Let's see what they are. What are gonna draw? Land. Okay. I got swing for 5. Do I want to? I think I do this now then. So they're not gonna draw the thing. I'm gonna get an extra draw. Please be a good one. That's a good one. Preordained. All right. So they're gonna go to 5. Scry 0 to the top, to the bottom. Okay, so they don't know what they're drawing off of preordained. Lightning Bolt. I think they still have 2 unknown cards in hand. No, they did cast a Brainstorm the second time. Okay, they can't attack, right? Is there any reason to Sheoldred's Edict on my turn? I don't think so. I mean, on the end of their turn. I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize them. Brainstorm. Yeah, I don't think that changed anything. Sack a token, right? Alright, and then we'll get to attack for lethal. Okay, so they are playing some Core Steel Cutter style of deck. I don't think I want Nihil Spellbomb then. Molten Collapse Molten Collapse not very good, right? Destroy target creature planeswalker. For some reason I thought I could destroy artifacts with this too, but no. I wonder if it should just be some Pyroblasts. Yeah, I also don't want like Overboard, and I don't know how much I need to sideboard here. I think, I mean, if I destroy the Core Steel Cutter last game, then the game would have been over faster. Yeah, I also don't know if I like Dark Rituals as much here. I feel like I could do that, right? Cut the Dark Rituals and just bring 2 Meltdowns. Yeah, we'll try this. I mean, 2 Barrowgoyfs. So instead of Barrowgoyf, had a Dark Ritual. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Is this better? Just a Ponderino. Okay. Alright, I think I might turn it, I guess, unless I just draw a discard spell or Nethergoyf, I think I just play Swamp and pass. Draw Thoughtseize. Alright, that's a very good draw. Kind of want to be doing things every turn. It's always like the tough one, right? Like, no, if you daze, then you can't get to your Core Steel Cutter turn. If you don't daze, then you might get discarded. It's kind of Murktide, okay. That's a statement. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to work towards getting Barrowgoyf in play, right? I'm assuming the Bowmasters is gonna get killed or countered. And they have their own Wastelands too, but I think if Barrowgoyf comes down as a 3/4, they're gonna have a hard time dealing with it. Red mana. We're gonna just guess a Lightning Bolt. Just alright. Got a daze in response. Interesting. I guess I'm still gonna try to kill that. Lava Dart. Okay. And yeah, I think it was block. There's no reason to not block, I think. Alright, so they do have a 2/2 and they can flash this back. And again, they only have 1 spell in hand too. I'm not gonna block. I want my Barrowgoyf to stay around. I'm at 13 life. I wonder. Oh, okay. Let's just swing, I guess. Say yes. Did not hit anything. Play Barrowgoyf number 2. And I guess I just want to like draw another swamp at this point. Or a fetch land so I can trigger Revolt if I need to. Because a 2/2 Monk and a Lightning Bolt can kill one of my Barrowgoyfs, which would be terrible. Yeah, let me try to kill that. Okay, cool. Alright, oh, that was round 1. I'll see you guys back here for round 2. Alright, so back here for round 2. Looks like I'll be on the draw. This hand is pretty reasonable, I guess. I like how this... I can't remember who was the player that I saw that had the Polluted Deltas, but I don't know if it was on purpose, but it's a nice touch that when you play like a blue-black fetch, when your deck is not playing blue. If you see a Polluted Delta, like I don't know, you might think blue-black Reanimator or some kind of combo deck, but not a mono-black deck that's playing into Tourachs. I think that's, at least that would be me. Oh, I was just gonna, we got Show and Tell. Oh, never mind. This thing. Yeah, so they probably thought I was a deck that played Dazes, and that's not what we're doing. I did not come prepared for what they're doing though. So yeah, they have 5 cards in hand. I need to look for some interaction that is not interaction. It's the opposite. Do they play Daze? I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna get better use of this Dark Ritual. Oh, Veil of Summer. Alright. That was not good for me. Alright. I'm sure they found their 2 combo pieces, right, with the Show and Tell. Now let's talk up. Alright, well maybe you'll have a chance. Slightly regretting using the Dark Ritual earlier. Because now if I draw like a Thoughtseize, like I can Thoughtseize and play Barrowgoyf in the same turn, but oh yeah. Speaking of which. Alright, let's try to Thoughtseize now. Then another Veil. Okay. So forcible. Yeah, but see, that was... I wasn't sure they're playing Dazes. I thought it made sense that when I cast it, of course. And it maybe doesn't even matter, right? Because let's say if I had played Barrowgoyf now, I don't know how much it would change if I played Barrowgoyf next turn. Yeah, so they're gonna play Show and Tell. I'll put a Barrowgoyf in play. As I mentioned, this no, Atraxa is coming down probably. Oh, Emrakul. All right. Yeah. All right. So I think it's pretty straightforward here. I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna side out. Nihil Spellbombs and Fiddle Push can go. We're gonna bring Pyroblast, the Disruptor Flute. Bring 2 cards. Molten Collapse doesn't do anything too, right? It just destroys. I mean, I guess I can bring Sheoldred's Edict, right? If they just play like a naked big creature, I can Edict. Okay, this is good, I think. Turn on Thoughtseize and a Pyroblast. I do need to draw land number 3 at one point, but I think this is good. Playing Super Fairy Magic here today. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take Show and Tell, and we're gonna pass. They have a Ponder, right? That they can. Well, both of their lands will come to play tapped. Yeah. So with that in mind, does it change anything? Do I want to like get them with the Bowmasters, or? Yeah, I think the answer is yes. Ponder, yeah, Badlands. We have 3 cards in hand that I know of. I think I'm gonna see if they shuffle with Ponder, declines to use Ponder. Ooh, okay. That is rough. Let's see what they're gonna draw next turn. Maybe they're banking on something they're gonna draw next turn with Tropical Island. So this could be Show and Tell. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. Nethergoyf's really good because it's a threat that I don't have to tap out to cast. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll put Barrowgoyf in play. Did they? Oh, Echoing Truth too. And they have Cunning Wish in hand too. I don't think I can win this game. Emrakul. If they cast Cunning Wish, I'm just gonna try to cast. I mean, there's no reason not to do this now. Yeah, they can Cunning Wish for like a Fluster Storm or something. Fire Mind's okay, all right. Oh, does that get a Sing to Stupor? Okay, they can just put it back. All right, we're gonna go to round 3. All right, we're back here for round 3. Lost to showing this mono Omnitel. Yes. This one, yeah, I like this one. I guess. I mean, if it's another combo deck, then this hand is obviously not great, but I don't think I can mulligan this one unless I know what I'm playing against, which is not the case. All right, so I want to kept their. Oh, they mulligan to 6. I'm sorry, they kept their 6. I will not be able to wasteland whatever they grab with this. All right. I haven't seen a prismatic ending like this in a while. Let's see what they're doing. Back to basics. All right, so I'm gonna go fetch another swamp, and we're gonna play Barrowgoyf. I'm gonna play Dark Confidant, Forcible and Dress Down. Okay. All right. To draw another card. Badlands. Okay. Dress Down. Is this Typhonod? What did they remove to? Oh, Dress Down. Ponderino. Okay. So I'm gonna cast a Barrowgoyf off of Badlands and Swamps because I think I want to keep the Wasteland up, like instead of tapped forever with a back to basics. Didn't immediately get sorted, so I have a good feeling here. Stoneforge Mystic. Wow, this is the battle of cards that we don't see being played very often anymore. Cauldron Complete. All right, so I have discard spells and I have removal. I didn't draw it neither. So let's attack. I think I'm gonna say yes. Got a Dark Confidant. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll play the Confidant and the 2 Nethergoyfs. So they have to put Cauldron Complete in play, right? At 23 life. How do I deal with Cauldron Complete? They're at 12. I think I take the Narset. I'm gonna play the Dauthi, right? So if I attack, they block here, they take 12. No, they take 10. But then I lose a card. Well, I guess I can always draw Sheoldred's Edict, right? That is, I can, because that's a token. I think such a monster's got first strike. Card complete. I mean, they might as well cast the back to basics, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna attack. I actually think the 2 Dauthis might just win the game. All right, so they're 8 life. So if I swing out, they block here, takes 7. Oh, they can block 2 creatures. I mean, I don't think they have anything relevant, but Forcible. That is kind of relevant. I was just playing a little slower because I didn't want to like them to block and Source of Plowshares, and then I'm done because I don't have any way to recoup the card disadvantage. I think Spellbomb can go. And I think again I'm still not a big fan of Dark Rituals in this deck, so I'm gonna bring the Pyroblast. Yeah, the other cards are okay, but not great. Just to think that a lot of Magic matchups used to be like this, like now you're playing your creatures and your opponent answering, and the unfair card was like a Stoneforge Mystic grabbing an early equipment or something. So Ponder, I think I'm still gonna Wasteland that. I don't think they're playing a lot of, like, I guess if Volcanic's probably a splash card, right? That's not for me. And I was gonna play the Raucous Theater, but I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize first. Ponderino again. Let's see what they're gonna do with the Ponder. Shuffle their library. Yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna Thoughtseize them. Ooh. Counterbalance. Interesting. If I take Force of Will, I don't take Counterbalance. I'm not going to take my chances with that card. But it's Trend. Because if they have a blue card, things can get a little awkward for me. It's Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I don't know. They have a lot of my decks like 1 and 2 drops, right? So, I mean, tops out at a Barrowgoyf, but this is okay. So we got a Badlands. No Force of Will. I guess they don't have a blue card. So I mean, I think my plan now is to just play a creature every turn. Oh, that's super awkward. The one time the back to basics is gonna be relevant here. Or maybe not. Spoke too soon. And I guess Raucous Theater is just gonna try to find a fetch land, I guess. Did I play the Mountain? Oh, not the Stoneforge Mystic. Ish. But I think I think I can win this race. Oh, Better Skull. That is, well, Better Skull is at least a creature that I can block. How are we gonna do this? So I've got a Brainstorm that I can cast. Blue Elemental Blast. Yeah, I'm gonna take swords from them. That's their hand here, right? Ooh, do I want Orcish Bowmasters? Probably not. I think we're past that point. What I can do here is still use the Voidwalker. Oh no, hold on, they have Force of Wills in hand, so it's not that easy. But I could get the Dauthi Voidwalker and use the Source of Plowshares and try to kill their token. So I think I have to do this next turn. Oh, I think if they force this... No, they didn't. They can still afford one more attack step. Because I'm assuming that now they drew the Better Skull. I'm gonna go to 5. I think what I need to do here is tap this, grab swords. Okay, then I can try to sword this. It's the first time I use this card on Magic Online too, by the way, so it's a little strange for me to use there. Alright, so force... what did they... Oh, exile Force of Will, Force of Will. Okay, that is going to resolve, so I can do this again. Is that how this works? And they should have a Better Skull and the blue Elemental Blast, yes. Alright, so I'm going to play this monster now. Okay, so Better Skull is going to come into play. This thing costs how much to equip? 7. Okay, so they're not close to equipping. Brainstorm. No! I'm at 4 life, so... I mean, I guess if they... No, if it's Prismatic Candy, I'm just dead, right? Because I can tap 3 mana. Is that what it is? Oh, Teferi. Alright, yeah, they got it. That was pretty close. Yeah, I think I'm still good. Disruptor Flute. It's interesting. Is that better than Baubles? Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep this one. And I can start with an Inquisition, because it's... I guess the one that's like more likely to not hit something. Oof, really wish I had a Cabal Therapy in my deck. So if I just take Stoneforge Mystic, I guess. I have to worry about that. Stoneforge Mystic, Ponder, Counterbalance, Better Skull. On the other side of the board, Teams Tourach, Dark Confidant, and Thoughtseize. They decline to do the thing. Let's Thoughtseize them. I feel like the first one's gonna hit a... Oh, never mind. Feels terrible now to Thoughtseize them again. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass then. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I took the count. Yeah, I think that's their hand. Did draw all 4 Ponders? So if I draw a land, I think it might just be Thoughtseize and him Tourach, I guess. Because, or I mean, I can just play the Voidwalker, another Ponder. All right, so they played all 3 Ponders. So they still have another one in hand. I'm not sure how I want to navigate this. It's possible too that the turn 1 Inquisition should have been one of the Ponders because I have Fatal Push in hand. But if they draw another Stoneforge Mystic, then I'll be happy to have... Oh, Prismatic Ending. Okay. And Prismatic Vista. Very flavorful. Snapcaster. Okay. Cast Ponder? I'm actually gonna cast 5 Ponders in this game. I'll take Snapcaster. I guess I'll pass. No, now would be the time to draw Barrowgoyf. And I think I'm gonna take the 2 damage here. I'm not gonna react before I have to. So that's the mountain. Okay. I don't think they're gonna fight over this, even if they had a chance. Alright, so these Wastelands have been pretty dead against this deck, right? Alright, so they left a place up so in case they find a Source of Plowshares. They found a Source of Plowshares. There's no reason not to do it right now. Yeah. I think the Molten Collapse can kill Planeswalkers, right? It's in the deck, right? Okay. Found a reason for... I'm just gonna do this right now. Bauble. Let's put in the graveyard. That's a good one, but it does have to stay alive for at least 1 turn. They have a Ponder and an Narset in play, so doubt it will stay here. Jace. Jesus. Alright, the one that's better than all. They gotta bounce this, right? Yeah. Alright, so they have Ponder. Well, that's very good, actually. I kind of just have to bank on my opponent resolving a Stoneforge Mystic and thinking that's gonna be enough. Oh, they just bounce it again. I'm pretty awkward if I draw Stoneforge Bowmasters. Alright, so I think something's gonna... Oh, Stoneforge Mystic. Alright. They still haven't cast that pawn that is in their hand, right? No. Okay, so culture complete. Alright. And they're gonna go with planes with this. I think the play here is probably like Ponder to try to find another removal spell. Oh, alright, or that. I guess if I knew about Snapcasters, I probably would have side out some of the Wastelands and just kept the Nihil Spellbombs in the deck. I'm just gonna try to do this right now. I think I need to have extra mana left over. Alright, and then... Oh, sorry. Forgot about the fairy. Very good. I guess I can kill this guy. Alright, I think I have to kill Jace, right? I'm gonna play another Nethergoyf. The fairy's in play, can't do anything their turn. I have 4 cards in hand. One of them it's another Brainstorm. No! Oh my gosh. My 13 life too. Dark Confidant might just kill me. Alright, so that's this Ponder. Very long drawn out game, actually. I think the kind of game I sign up for, right? Playing this deck. I'm still wondering if the flutes would be good in this game. They can cast Color Complete next turn. Just realized that. Do I have anything in exile with this thing? No, not yet. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Wow. Okay. So I need a Sheoldred's Edict in 2 turns. This thing doesn't... It does have trample. Never mind. So Bowmasters, Orcish Bowmasters wouldn't be very good. Okay, I have a plan. I'll return the token. Oh, I can draw extra cards with this. I forgot about that. I forgot at Narset. Narset was relevant. That's crazy. But the good thing, I guess, is that they can't cast cards on my turn. So, or they can cast spells on my turn. Cards. Same thing. Alright, so please cast a Brainstorm. No Brainstorm for my opponent. Alright, I think I'm just gonna kill Narset now. I thought it was hilarious. Did not think the Narset was gonna be relevant because I'm not playing Teferi. Alright, and guess just attack. I might just cash in on this Teferi. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what I draw. Oh, that's very good. I can Thoughtseize on their draw step. I mean, none of them do anything. Brainstorm at least finds them an answer. Yeah, like they can't cast Force of Will because of Teferi. So let's see. So if I attack, I'm just wondering if I want to. No, I think I'm just gonna draw an extra card. Alright, so they hand this Force of Will. I think there was a land, right? Yeah, they didn't play. Okay, what is trend? Better Skull. All right, okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to equip. I think I'm gonna let them try to do it. If they're playing just to attack, then it's fine. 6, 7. Yeah, they can't pick up Better Skull. What's better to do? Destroy it, or they can just destroy it. Really, I just wanted them to like use all their mana. Drawing too many lands here. So I'm gonna go to 9. They can obviously pick up Better Skull next turn and recast it. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have a permanent answer to that card, which is annoying now. So they're 8. Alright, so we're gonna make them sack. Each one sacrifice a token of their choice. Last swamp. Need to draw either a big creature or a discard spell, maybe? Oh, that works too, I think. Oh, actually it doesn't, because I put them at 5. Well, let's see. But it does cost 1, 2, 3 for them to pick this up and then 5 to cast. Yeah, you know, because if they fetch, then that changes the math too. So if I pick up Bowmasters and attack, that's 3 and then 4 with the ping. That's 1 more damage. What if that matters? Probably does. I don't know. Right, if I use the fairy to pick this up, I attack with Orcish army, ping them again. Yeah, maybe I should have done it, because then it prevents them from fetching. Oof, imagine lose the game because of that play. I kind of wanted to make this thing an instant speed. Jace. Okay. And they can't brainstorm. Fairy. Okay. I think now that play will come handy. That was super cool. As far as like, no long drawn out games. All right, that was round 3. See you guys here for round 4. All right, so this is round 4. Sorry about the noise. I'm trying to get comfortable here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. Right, let's see what's going on first. What are they doing? Badlands. All right, Thoughtseize them. Oh, this is cool. All right, this is gonna be an interesting game. I kind of want to just take the Thoughtseize. Man, it's 3 lightning bolts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Thoughtseize, and since I saw the Bowmasters, I'm just gonna do this right now so I don't get got by Bowmasters. This is interesting. Right, so I think I have to do this first. Probably just gonna get Bowmaster here. Let's take the Reanimate and play a fetch. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Oh no, the Thoughtseize. Okay, I think they're gonna take Barrowgoyf from me. Kind of want to draw the Nihil Spellbomb now. Yeah, Barrowgoyf makes sense. Oh, I shouldn't F6. I'm going to get the theater thing. Oh, like I'm at 9 and they have, I'm sorry, I'm at 12 and they have 9 damage in their hand. It's not where I want it to be. They are probably going to bolt one of my creatures in attack, I guess. Yeah, the bolt. Bolt the other one too? Alright. Yeah, I think I go to 11. This seems okay. I'm getting some Murktide vibes here. Alright, that was a very good top deck. Now they don't have 3 bolts in hand. Alright, maybe Barrowgoyf will get there. Blue and black. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. I think I'm still gonna be very patient here with my removal. They can bolt this guy. So being at 10 and 9, is it much of a difference? What do I have stock up to? Alright. I shouldn't, again, in an F6. I just wanted my Barrowgoyf to connect one time. That's all I wanted. Alright. Please, opponent, don't be mean again. Okay, they have their own Barrowgoyf. So they don't know about my fatal push, right? I don't think so. Jesus. No, I'm gonna fetch. I wanna like have a better chance of drawing something that's relevant. I'm gonna hold the land in hand because again, if they're playing Thoughtseize, they can go ahead and Thoughtseize it. I'm gonna attack first. Like they have a Bowmasters. Read again. Escape is number of creature cards in for more. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still trying this in. So exile any number of other cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. Okay, I think I got it. It's gonna turn them sideways. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill Bowmasters. They have another Orcish Bowmaster. Yeah, okay. They're gonna take 5. Is deck playing Ponder? I mean, Brainstorm? I guess maybe Ponder and clues enough to flip Damio? I'm not sure. It's scary if they had Reanimate too. Alright, let's Thoughtseize them, see what's going on. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, they let this resolve? Oh, they can't cast it. Never mind. Of course they're gonna let it resolve because they can't cast it. Alright, we're gonna turn them sideways again. Alright. Okay, so I definitely want these, I think. This kills a lot of their stuff too, right? But this time I want to keep the Nihil Spellbomb, so I mean, everything else seems good too. I guess I'm gonna shave some baubles. I'm not really sure what to do here. I want like all the discard, I want all the removal. Doesn't seem like I want to cut the other stuff. Alright. I think I can keep this one. Probably going to cast a discard spell here. Yeah, Thoughtseize. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Wasteland them regardless of what I draw. Not trying to be like tunnel vision, but I think that's what I want to do. I don't remember seeing Wastelands from them, so maybe they're not playing Wastelands. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fetch. Oh, yeah. So that worked out, I guess. All right. Just gonna get a Swamp, but I think I will get a Badlands with this because I have 2 Molten Collapse in my hand. I think I'm gonna be able to cast them. I could be doing this post-combat, but it's like, for some reason, if they're playing this kind of magic, I guess I want my Nethergoyf to hit a little harder. Obviously, it's not looking good for them, but I think they can still catch up, right? Like, one lightning bolt on the Nethergoyf, and I think we have a Murktide. I think I'm gonna send back this Wasteland. I mean, I could cast a Murktide. It'll be a no, it's a 3/3. It's not great. Yeah, I think like this type of decks, they're cool, but like I think the fetching here, they probably have to fetch a dual land, right? No, it's gonna bolt something. There's nothing I can kill where I can response. So if I kill this guy, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and what I can do is just Orcish Bowmasters, but they at 8, right? So how do I? So I have to pay 3, and then it's 4. Exile a number of other cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. Okay, so I don't have that. What I can do is just swing for 5. The other play I could make is hold up Dauthi. Okay, so they're gonna go to 3. I mean, they're gonna go to 1. That means they can't fetch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win now. That one Wasteland turned out to be pretty good. I've also been on that side of the table a few times when one Wasteland ends up being the match winner. All right. Cool. Yeah, game 1 was really interesting, but yeah. We'll see you guys here for round 5. Alright, so we're here for the last round. Currently 3-1. And I think I'm gonna keep his hand. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just like fetching swamp and Thoughtseize. Especially on the draw. Playing against lands. I'm getting some lands vibes here. Alright, I'm just gonna go swamp and Thoughtseize. Okay. I think Swords of Plowshares. Yeah. It's funny because like usually a Wasteland, it wouldn't really matter, but the way my hand is, it would matter now. Alright, so let's play Voidwalker. So this guy doesn't get bigger. Green Sun's is gone. Winds Up Heath. One problem here is that I don't really have a way to stop the Dark Depths combo here. I think the only way I could have done was if they somehow Voidwalker had like a Swords of Plowshares under. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I won't be winning this one. Alright, so I think finally I want to bring this. I don't think this is gonna do anything. I guess Molten Collapse is okay too. It kills their early creatures. We can cut some. Maybe we can cut some of the Baubles. This doesn't seem like a very good matchup for this deck. I don't really have again. I guess Disruptor Flute naming Thespian Stage is like one of my routes to win. I think I have to get a little bit lucky here. There's no creatures on this hand, but I do have discard and removal and Disruptor Flute. Path of Exile. Maybe just take Reclaimer. That way I have time to just Disruptor Flute name Thespian Stage. Or maybe the other option is to just let them have Reclaimer and play Flute naming Crop Rotation. I'm not sure. Yeah, because if I let them have Reclaimer, it's kind of complicated then to kill Reclaimer, because if they have Talon Gates or Flagstones in the deck, then I can just protect it against Fatal Push. Yeah, maybe it's better to keep the Reclaimer off the board turn 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted to just name Crop Rotation here. I'm not drawing any creatures, it's not helping. And I, again, can F6 here, because if they try to copy Wasteland with Thespian Stage, I gotta be able to Wasteland in response. They have a Path of Exile in hand, Crop Rotation, and a Mystery card, right? Yep, that guy's A-okay. They didn't fall for my tricks. Sorry, they have Mox Diamond and Path of Exile. Yeah, and then those are the 2 cards I know about. I need to keep just 1 Wasteland up. Is that works? So they go to 10. There's Mox Diamond. They're gonna Wasteland that. Wasteland that first. I don't think there's a reason to Wasteland the Dark Depths now. So like I'm presenting a very fast clock right now, and they can always just Path Exile one of them, and let's attack first then. Yeah, get a Swamp, dig 2. There's no reason for me to cast Thoughtseize right now. I know there's a Mox Diamond in their hand. I think the problem here is if they draw any creatures, I'm just dead. It's like another Reliquary now. I need to draw a Disruptor Flute or a removal spell. 6. Still kind of the same boat. The creature. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna try to do this as an instant speed. Because it says... Okay, yeah. So if they play like a Reclaimer or not a Reliquary, I can cast this in response. Well, not in response, but I can do this. And see what I draw first. Maybe just find a way to kill this. Yeah. Non-token creature. Alright, they're 4 life. Need to draw like a Barrowgoyf or something more relevant than... Or I guess with the Dauthi Voidwalker would be pretty good too. Are they gonna plow this? Oh, that makes sense. That's cool. It's like a make your own fetch land. Oh, pretty cool. Very nice. Very good play. Oh, Bajuka Bog. Alright, so they just bend the bog, right? So cards that don't do anything for 300. I know I'm just gonna do this now because it doesn't really matter. Oh, I should have Thoughtseize first. Oh, and then it didn't matter then. If they had something like an Endurance, it would feel pretty terrible too. Reclaimer. Alright. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna draw first. See if I draw an answer. I didn't. Orcish Reclaimer. I am at 18 life, so I think the being at 3-4 shouldn't be super relevant right now. I should have probably used the, what should we call it, the Surveil land. I have a plains in hand. They can probably play the plains. No? Not afraid of him to Tourach. Alright, so if I draw a creature, I think I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm just gonna Thoughtseize first and see if the coast is clear. That's a creature, so we're gonna do that. And it's a good one because it kills with 1 shot, so that crop rot. Okay, very expensive. I would pay 3 mana for it. So, I mean, I think they just grab part of the combo here, right? Just gotta either Thespian Stage or Dark Depths. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't have anything in hand. Alright, just have to survive 1 turn, Voidwalker. Don't fail me, creature. Alright, already seen 1, 2 Swords of Plowshares, 1 the other thing. Green in for 3. Do anything that gains life? Maybe Grist? Grist would kill this thing. Alright, I'm gonna go to game 3. Oof, this 4-1. I'm gonna have to sweat for this one. Yeah, I don't think I want anything else, right? Meltdowns are okay. I mean, I can kill some Mox Diamonds, but Leyline, the Void just... I mean, they're good against, I guess, neither the Reliquary. Like, maybe I can swap the Hymns Tourachs for these things. Yeah, alright, we'll try that. Alright, I think this, yeah, this is probably very good. Like, be on the play. I mean, on the draw. Having Wastelands and Thoughtseize down on gates. So what does it mean when they start like this? They're gonna crop rotate? Oh, Veil of Summer. Okay. I mean, I think I have to apply some kind of pressure, right? I can just look at it. Disruptor Flute. I mean, I guess I'll try to kill this. It's gonna name Wasteland, I guess. Alright. No Dark Depths yet. I'll try to attack. Bowmasters. Already gonna ping it. I'm gonna do double block. I could blow them out here, or I can cast Disruptor Flute. So I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna win. So Thespian Stage. What I need to draw is like a red source now. Like a fetch land is really what I want to draw. Because if I let them untap, they can make Thespian Stage into something else, and then Disruptor Flute would have to name 2 different things: the whatever thing they copied, and yeah, I'm gonna guess it. I need to draw a red source ASAP. It's just like another land, really. I think if I kill the Mox Diamond, I'm not really sure what to do here. I mean, I'm okay if they Bowmasters, and my Raucous Bowmaster is not a big deal here. Okay, Inquisition, 3 cards in hand. I'm assuming their hand is like all removal spells, like Disruptor Flute. What are they gonna name with that one now? Wasteland again? Now I'm feeling silly for not bringing the Meltdowns. Alright, so I just need to draw a fetch, land, and then it kind of like unlocks my hand. I mean, they can name one of my creatures, right? I don't know what they name with the second Disruptor Flute. Dauthi Voidwalker? Yeah, that's a good one to name, I guess. Means it would cost 5 mana for me to cast. Alright. Let's just draw a land though. Fetch land would be the best, obviously. Alright, fetch? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna just name this guy here. Now, I still don't know how this card works. Not gonna lie. It looks like I have to green something for 3. Is that not a Reliquary? Okay. A Small Knight. Oh, if I whoa. Yeah, let's get full value of this thing. I think I get the Raucous Theater then, right? Because I'm not gonna cast. I guess I'll put it on top. So red and black. Yep. A creature and this. Oh, we'll get another Barrowgoyf. 100%. Echoing Deeps. What are they gonna copy? Oh, fetch land. Alright, so that's a card I knew about in their hand, right? I don't know any other cards. So just attack first? Yeah, say yes. Yeah, we got a Confidant. Guess we can Thoughtseize him first with that thing. Alright, I got one turn to draw something. So now the reliquary will be really small. Jury step. Alright. Okay. Alright, didn't think they drew a removal spell. Alright. Oops, let me that was a 4-1. This deck felt like pretty impressive actually, except for of course against the combo deck. Like I said, there's a few different versions of this deck online. I think I've seen a green-black one. Then you get to play Abrupt Decays and Veil of Summers in the sideboard. I saw this one. This one seemed interesting to me. If I'm not mistaken, this might be like a little bit on the cheaper side of legacy decks, right? Because it's only 2 Badlands. And, well, there's a Null Rod, I guess, that's also in the reserve list, but seems like everything else is not extremely expensive, except, I guess, the fetches, but if you've been playing Modern for a while, maybe you have those already. But 2 Badlands, like, it's not probably one of the cheaper duels, I guess, you can buy. But yeah, interesting deck. It's like a very straightforward, like I said in the beginning of beginning of the video. It's just like small creatures and disruption. There's a lot of discard spells. There's like 4 Thoughtseize, and then there's the 2 Inquisitions, and then you pair up with the 2 Hymns to Rocks. And then I think the spell bombs, of course. I think it might be because of the current meta. I think some deck like this, if for some reason Oops and Blue Black Reanimator take a hit, then I don't even know if you can still play this deck, but you probably wouldn't play Nihil Spellbombs in the main deck. Yeah, and Barrowgoyf, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video too, that card is something that I think it took a while for people to catch on to this card. I remember playing like in the sideboards of various Doomsday versions of Frog and Doomsday, or just like as a sideboard juke in Doomsday, like I'll put some Barrowgoyfs in the sideboard with Sheoldred and Murktides, whatever. But yeah, no, this card turned out to be pretty legit. So we saw, I think it was at least 3 or 4 games in this league that I won because Barrowgoyf being the last creature standing, and it's really hard to block it. The life swing is so big, right? Like if you're attacking for 5, it's being like in Legacy, that's huge. Anyways, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little different than what I'm used to play. Like usually I'm trying to play some combos and finishing games faster. This league games took a little longer, but I thought they were fun, interesting. Yep, and hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments below, and catch you guys next time.